The shoebill Balaeniceps rex, also known as whalehead, whale-headed stork, or shoe-billed stork, is a very large stork-like bird. It derives its name from its enormous shoe-shaped bill. It has a somewhat stork-like overall form and has previously been classified with the storks in the order Sicaniiformes based on this morphology. However, genetic evidence places it with pelicans and herons in the Pelecaniformes. The adult is mainly gray while the juveniles are browner. It lives in tropical East Africa in large swamps from South Sudan to Zambia. The shoebill was known to ancient Egyptians but was not classified until the 19th century, after skins and eventually live specimens were brought to Europe. John Gould described it in 1850, giving it the name Balaeniceps rex. The genus name comes from the Latin words balaena, whale, and caput, head, abbreviated to seps in compound words. Traditionally considered as allied with the storks Sicaniiformes, it was retained there in the Sibley-Ahlquist taxonomy, which lumped a massive number of unrelated taxa into their Sicaniiformes. Based on osteological evidence, the suggestion of a pelecaniform affinity was made in 1957 by Patricia Cottam. Microscopic analysis of eggshell structure by Konstantin Mikhailov in 1995 found that the eggshells of shoebills closely resembled those of other pelecaniforms in having a covering of thick microglobular material over the crystalline shells. In 2003, the shoebill was again suggested as closer to the pelicans based on anatomical comparisons, or the herons based on biochemical evidence. A 2008 DNA study reinforces their membership of the pelecaniforms. So far, 2 fossil relatives of the shoebill have been described: Goliathea from the early Oligocene of Egypt and Paludivus from the early Miocene of the same country. It has been suggested that the enigmatic African fossil bird Eremoposis was a relative too, but the evidence for that is unconfirmed. All that is known of Eremoposis is that it was a very large, probably flightless bird with a flexible foot, allowing it to handle either vegetation or prey. The shoebill is a tall bird, with a typical height range of 100